The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to NBA playoff basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Kenny the Jet Smith, got Shaquille O'Neal. Time to get ready for this crucial Game 4 of the opening round. Tonight, it's the Houston Rockets as they'll be playing against the Phoenix Suns. And guys, for the Suns, a withering loss in Game 3. They'll have to play much better tonight. We'll see if they can steady themselves and get it done. And Kenny, a monster elimination game tonight. If you're the underdog and fighting for your playoff lives, what do you do to turn the tide in this series?
Oh, you got to play like there's no tomorrow, Ernie. Every 50-50 ball, those are those balls that are just rolling down the court. You got to get those. Every second chance opportunity will win. So, those small battles win the big war.
It takes only one big win to get that momentum back on your side. That happened for me and D-Wade back in 06 when we were down against Dirk. And the Mavericks 0-2 came back and won.
And that is it for us.
Can you dig it?
As we send you to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew.
Over downtown Phoenix, Arizona, still glowing in the evening twilight.
All right, bring it in.
And this is it, Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. We're looking at what could be a very short series. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Houston Rockets and Phoenix. You look at Phoenix. They're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
And in a lot of ways, I feel like the pressure could be off. I mean, you're down 3-0. Nobody's expecting anything from you at this point. They can just go out and let it fly.
I agree with you. I mean, that's exactly right. You've got to win this game. You're down 3-0. Play freely, play confidently, and let it all hang out.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. JaVale McGee is out there with Montejunas, and it's Foster in at the point guard. Now Bledsoe. James Harden missing on the three. Bledsoe kicks to Warren. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
No good on the second free throw. On defense, Phoenix come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
Yeah, in a game where offensively they were about as inconsistent as you're ever going to see.
They needed to make a few runs, but it just never happened for them. And when you can't string things together, it's tough sledding. It's a tough way to go.
And here's Bledsoe. To the paint. Here's Verajao. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Foster. There's a screen by Montejunas. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of this time. The first one falls. And Foster drops them both. Houston on D. Bledsoe kicks to Booker. Lets it fly from 18. And Verajao, the bucket on the assist by Booker.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
Inside, here's Harden. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Oh, here's Freak. There's a screen by Montejunas. Foster lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Now here's Freak, following the miss by Anderson Verajao. Here's Foster. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. That's good from Foster. And Foster drops them both. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with the head coach for the Suns. I asked him if this team still believed that they could come back in this series, and he told me absolutely. The guys know we're in a hole, but we've had our backs against the wall before. The pressure is on them now to close us out. We can just go, play our game, and try to get back in this series. We'll watch and see that happen, guys.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on.
Booker the pass to Verjao. To the middle. Here's Green. Off the left rim and out. Houston leading by 3. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Now let's take a look back at which teams led the NBA in scoring during the regular year. In third, the Rockets.
I tell you what, Kevin, they've got to be really pleased with their performance in the regular season in terms of point production. I mean, they found scoring opportunities and made the most of them as a team. The work they've been doing in the offseason has clearly paid off.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Passes it to Booker. Now the feed to Warren. Clock at 6. They double him with Freak. Here's Bledsoe. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Rockets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Harden with a screen on Bledsoe. Foster dishes to Harden. Another miss by Houston.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And the shot by Warren, no good. Houston in the lead. Freak with it. 6 points for him. Kicks it out to Harden. Eunice has a screen for Harden. Eunice passes to Foster. And some nice passing there by Houston. Ariza with the bucket.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Suns have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Bledsoe against Foster. It's rebounded by Houston.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
That drops. Ariza's got his second basket of the night.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Phoenix making some changes. Mahinmi's checked in for Barry. Patterson comes in for Green, and it's Brandon Knight in for Booker. The Rockets also changing it up. Capella's checked in, and it's Trevor Booker in for Eunice. Now here's Knight. Back to Bledsoe. They set the pick. And Patterson kicks to Knight. Phoenix no good that time either. Rockets leading by 6. Kicks it out to Harden. And the 3 off target.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Here's Bledsoe. After Wesley Johnson's bucket, Patterson. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Foster down low. He's guarded by Knight. That's good. That's now 8 points for Freak.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start exactly what they were hoping for.
Now here's Bledsoe. Down low. Mahinmi's shot is good.
They've done well in taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Beverly against Bledsoe. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Here's Foster. Patrick Patterson picking up that last bucket. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
1:53 left in the first quarter of the game. Bledsoe against Beverly. Now here's Bledsoe. He's covered closely. Here's Patterson. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 6 assists now in the game.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
Tyson Chandler is checked in for the Suns. Rockets leading by 3. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the first. And Foster kicks to Booker. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
.110 left in the first. Outside Knight. 5 to shoot. No good. Johnson with the defensive effort. Rockets have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. The dish to Foster. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It goes on Brandon Knight.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for free. He already has 10 points and 5 assists. He's doing great work for him right off the bat.
It looks like he's feeling real good about himself. And I tell you what, his team also will see their confidence rise because of it.
Suns trail by 5. Now Knight still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Again, the miss by Knight.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Foster, that's good.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Outside Knight, and the wide open shot from Bledsoe. No good from the wing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And that does it for the first quarter. Rockets on top, leading by 8. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, a very vocal leader, certainly. He talked to
players do the policing. Coach.
Don't you need a player like this? Good substitution here for Phoenix. Mahini's checked in for Chandler. Patterson comes in for JaMychal Green. Then McLemore, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Booker. Houston also making some changes. Booker, he's checked in for Monty Eunice. Risa comes in for Wesley Johnson. And Foster subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. Then McLemore is out there with Patrick Patterson. And it's Mahimi in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns was superb. He ended up with 50 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive, and it's blocked by Foster.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebound.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
Patterson a screen on Harden. Knight dishes to Patterson. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Patterson's got 10.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
So it's the Rockets now. They've led by as much as 10. Bledsoe against Foster.
Sticking too much.
Pass to Booker. It's Ariza on the wing. They set the pick. Houston moving it around. Houston needs to get a shot off. And the pass to Foster. The shot is off. The Suns go the other way with it. Bledsoe outside. Left side, Knight. Another three for Phoenix.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Freak with it. Now guarded by Bledsoe. Harden with a screen on Bledsoe. Foster passes to Harden. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Harden's got 7 now in this quarter. Suns trail by 7. Now here's Bledsoe. Goes up the baseline. No luck. Good work defensively by Harden.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
Launches a three. It's rebounded by McLemore.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part, Greg. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
They set the pick. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Harden's shot is good.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Nice into the lane. Bledsoe outside. Offensive rebound. And that concludes the first half. Rockets ahead as they end the second quarter on a 15-6 run. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Yeah, I expect that they might. But at the same time, we're going to have an answer for that because the rest of this team, just as dangerous on the offense as me.
Wow, Kevin, not sure what to do with that one.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Okay, guys, everybody pay close attention to what I've got to say because I want to see us close out this series right here, right now, tonight. If there's something I'd like to see us do as well in the second half as we did in the first, it's get the ball into the low post. They've had no answer when we've gotten it into the paint. But we've shot the ball well, I'll give us that. And it's because we've had great shot selection. We've made really good choices with the ball. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock. but I would like to see us get set up offensively. Let's not mess around. We got a chance to lock this series up right here. Now let's do it.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
How about a double-double already? I mean, this is the sort of energy performance that just energizes your entire team.
He has impacted the game in a bunch of different ways. Really going to be hard to slow him down now. I tell you what, this has been fun to watch.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Houston, Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And that replay is sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He's perfect from the line this time. Rockets leading by 10. Inside. That's good from Ariza on the assist by Foster. 11 points for Ariza.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
And he gets contact and a whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Both shots good from the stripe. Houston's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. And Foster kicks to Harden. Kicks it out to Ariza. Lots of room. And it's off the back rim. No good. And a wide open look for Freak. They shoot again. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got the lead up to 12 now for the Rockets.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
Bledsoe kicks to Booker. Picked by Verajao. Poked away and stolen by Freak. Here's Harden. Finished off the break. Harden's got 14 points.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to Phoenix's head coach address his team. Teamwork was the theme of the discussion in that huddle. He said, quote, "Good shots are there for us on the perimeter if we share the ball, work it around, and find the open man." He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thank you, Doris. And the Rockets making a change here. Cabela's checked in. Odiunas a screen on Bledsoe. To the paint. It's stolen by Green. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Warren.
And now that's how you start a fast break and how you finish.
That's good.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Now here's Booker, guarded by Harden. Warren dishes to Verajao. And it's Foster with the rebound. Foster's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
The Rockets have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. The first one falls. And the Suns making a change here. Chandler's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for James Harden. Suns trail by 14. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And it's the Rockets on the break. Here's Foster. Hands it from downtown.
Let's go.
Foster's got 23.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Pulls up on the wing. The Rockets pull it in.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Johnson sets the screen for Freak. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night. Bledsoe against Beverly. Booker in the corner. And stolen by Freak. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And this gives us a chance to look at the point guards who had the most success from the floor in the regular season. Freak, number 1.
And he's been even more accurate with his shooting than he's been with his passing. Just a terrific percentage from the field.
And, Greg, this isn't a power forward we're talking about. I mean, this is a point guard. He's knocking down shots from 20 feet like they were layups.
Beverly against Bledsoe. To the inside. Warren. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 9 assists now tonight. And here's Freak. He's got 23. This one for 3. Tyson Chandler pulls it in.
You can't get in a much better position for the 3 than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
And the wide open shot from Warren. No good on the 3.
You know, even though he missed that 3-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
The open shot by Johnson. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
No hesitation when he saw the space the D was giving him. That's 2.
Dishes it to Booker. Pass to Green. Over in the corner, Warren. Here's Booker. Nails the wide open jump shot. Booker's got his second bucket of the game to go. Houston leading by 18. Here's Foster. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Mahimi's checked in for Phoenix. Brandon Knight comes in for Eric Bledsoe. Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Houston. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Foster. 9 points for Johnson.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Knight into the lane, and he gets the bucket.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
The Suns making a switch here. McLemore is checked in. Shot off the screen. Johnson's shot is off.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
They set the screen. Knight passes to Booker. 5 to shoot. McLemore inside the line, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Rockets leading by 17. Johnson the screen, and Foster kicks to Johnson. And Johnson missing again. The Suns have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Kicks it to Booker. This one for 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Freak with it. Now defended by McLemore. And Foster kicks to Capella. Houston moving the ball around. Freak with it. 23 points in the game. Can't cash in from the left block. Now here's McLemore. Defended by Beverly. Phoenix no good that time either.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Plenty of space. Johnson, good. Johnson's got 9 points in the quarter.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Feeds to Mahinmi. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Johnson outside. Capella dishes to Johnson. It's Freak, top of the key. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line. The first one falls. Some changes for Phoenix. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Chandler. And it's Patterson in for Ben McLemore. Houston also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Capella. Reza comes in for Wesley Johnson. And James Harden subbed in for Patrick Beverly.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
And that one's good. 16 points for James Harden.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's what we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
From deep three-point range, he got it up in time, but it was...
And now, your Sun Dancers.
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. Rockets leading by 19. Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. Green is out there with Warren, and it's Varejao in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Harden outside. Foster against Bledsoe. And it's Foster finishing it off.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Bledsoe kicks to Knight. It's Varejao, high post. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Sticking too much.
Harden with a screen on Bledsoe. Harden the pass to McGee, and he goes in for the dunk.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Suns trail by 21. Knight dishes to Green. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
Rockets ball.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Harden has a wide open look. The three-pointer is right on target. Harden's got 19 points.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Knight on the wing. Back to Bledsoe. Green, the screen. They double-team Bledsoe. And stolen by Freak. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Harden sets the pick for Freak. Harden outside. And again, it's the Rockets from deep. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
5 to shoot. Here's Knight. It's rebounded by Houston. Foster's got 11 rebounds in the game. There's the pick.
Move the ball. It's sticking too
he
much.
kicks it to Harden. And another 3 for Houston.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Green with a screen on Harden. Knight kicks to Green. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. No good on that one. Houston with a big group substitution. And then for Houston, Trevor Booker comes in for Decker, and Foster subbed in for Brewer. Foster against Knight, and Foster kicks to Booker.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, he's got to play without fouling.
And the first one drops. Phoenix making some changes. Gooden's checked in, and McLemore subbed in for Knight. Both free throws good from Booker. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Bledsoe against Foster. To the left wing. McLemore inside the line. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
And there's the call on Chandler. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
Johnson up top. He dishes it to Foster. Lawson sets a screen for Freak. He feeds it to Lawson. 11 feet away.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Here's Patterson. No good off the front iron. Rockets on offense. They're on a 15-4 run right now.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Rockets.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? It's got to be frustrating to shoot so poorly when the other team is on fire.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was. Poor Freak. What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Wesley Johnson. Clock at 6. Near the three-point line, it's Bledsoe. No good. The Rockets go the other way with it. And Foster kicks to Booker. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin, on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
McLemore, the pass to Bledsoe. The feed to McLemore. Hits it from three-point range.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Now Foster. 16 seconds left in the game. From deep three-point range, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. And McLemore kicks to Bledsoe. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. What a performance through the entire first round. Greg sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, once again, you filled the box score up. Yet another triple-double. How many more are we going to see this year?
I really don't know if I'm getting another one. I hope so, because I feel like they helped the team get a win. I know getting big numbers like this is impossible without my teammates, though. Gotta give those dudes a shout-out.
Thank you for the time, Kevin. I guess we should hope the guys get the message.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
Well, it's a great feeling when you're the guy that helps your team close out a series with that kind of game. You know, the way he had to go, he's got to be feeling very confident going into the conference semis. He left it all on the court tonight. He didn't look too fatigued, though. I'm sure he still has plenty left in his tank, buddy.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
And that'll do it for our coverage of this entertaining Round 1 series. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We look forward to seeing you for Round 2 right around the corner.